trying to make fun of my ass. Come here. Come here. When my C diff comes back, come here. I'll give you a big old kiss. And then we can see how yours feels. Yeah. Okay, I need to find a song. Hold on. Oh, I have another phone. Who do you got? Tell mommy. How you doing, booby? Hey, Alexa, play Outside by Cardi B.
Here's Outside by Cardi B on Amazon Music.
Girl, you're pushing on me. Got it. Love you, baby. Anyone who wants to talk about my situation, I'm gonna watch you go through what I go through and see how. Let's go lick for lick. I can handle that. Let me see you handle this, dude. I don't think you can. Hey, my DMs. Why can't I fix this? Oh, that's fine. Hey, Alexa, start over. I didn't even get to see my favorite part. Because I'm trying to get this image off of here while I rap. Because, Alexa, pause. I can't have my baby niece. Oh, never mind. Do you want to talk about my booty? Face.
Niggas. Niggas. Niggas.
Don't make me pull out Blue Page again in life. I've contemplated it. Hold on. Texas Tiff box, please.
Good morning.
Morning.
So, listen, I was on here twice yesterday, and I was very respectful, and I spoke to you about what the concerns were from people and all that, okay? And I was letting it go, okay? I was letting it go. But now I'm not, because that message you sent me, that's something that a 4-year-old says. Well, this person did this. This person did this. This person did.
It was, how is it okay for one person and not the other? How is it okay for everyone?
Do you know that? Do you know that Texas Tiff has a cat rescue,
I do.
and all of those things were for her cat rescue?
Yes, I do know.
So she's not benefiting from it. Cats are, right?
Okay,
Your wish list. Your wish list. Your
for
original wish
benefit.
list.
Stop.
Your original wish list had earrings in it, had clothing in it.
Can you send me that? Because I don't remember it, and I don't remember it having earrings or what was even on it.
Okay, how can me and other people say what was in it, and you're saying you don't know what's in it, which is
I
fine.
don't remember. I deleted it when it was up there. I don't remember.
Okay,
How do
that's
I know? I had so many toxins in my body. My brain wasn't
Listen.
focused.
Listen. I'm done with that. Okay. What I'm not done with though is I'm not done with the fact that the message you sent me throwing Tiff under a bus for collecting stuff for her cat rescue. Okay, and you don't understand how that's different than posting or making a mistake and posting a GoFundMe that has personal items. if you can't understand, and a cowboy hat. Yep. And then you make 2 posts on TikTok saying, well, I need money, so I'm going to go to TikTok. I'm going to go to TikTok and ask people. I don't want to, but I'm going to have to.
But I don't want to be chastised. I know she runs a cat rescue. I've talked to her. My
So
point
then-
was, please let me finish, please.
Yep,
My
I will.
point to you is I don't understand how it's fair to be chastised when someone else does things out of need and out of desperation. I needed desperately to be able to have a shower chair. I don't know if you read the names that come into my live right now, but they talk about my rectum and stuff. I've already had to change my whole pants again this morning because I'm just trying to survive.
Listen,
and I don't
listen. I don't want to hear it. Listen, I've heard your medical problems. I've been
It
very
does
supportive
matter.
of your. I've been supportive of your medical problems. Okay, what I'm not going to continue on here is sitting here and listening to you say the same stuff and throwing people that are good people under a bus.
I
So
never
let me
said
tell
I
you,
was a good person.
I'm
I like
done.
Keith as a person.
I'm done. Okay, I'm done with this. And just to let you know, I'm blocking you. I don't want you in my lives. Goodbye.
Bye. Alexa.
Use me as an example?
Was looking through something. I saw there because I was looking to buy. I was gonna get one of your cups, and I saw that it was there, and I didn't mean it
So you
facetious.
realize I survive on just VA disability and
I know you
what
do.
little bit I get from my
I know you
shop and from
do.
TikTok shop, okay?
I know you do.
I don't fundraise for money. I have had a couple people who insisted on sending money for the cats, which all stayed in the organization bank account, right?
Do you remember that I said I was happy that that happened? I was excited for you that happened.
Hold on. Why are you cutting people off talking to you?
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's rude.
I'm sorry.
So I was paying for everything out of pocket. That includes my mortgage. That includes paying off this fucking title loan I took out because my abuser convinced me of stuff. You know, that includes their food, their litter, their everythings, their vet appointments, everything out of pocket. I am left with maybe $150 every month after I pay for everything for them and for what I need to pay for. The electricity, which is I have shit windows. So my electricity bill right now is around $400 to $500.
Hey, so's mine because I have shit
So
windows. You get
I
that?
only get $4,044 a month guaranteed. That's all I get. Right? And right now I am at 15 cats with one pending an adoption.
I even told you I wanted to adopt one of your cats because when mine passed
Well, so I'm trying to understand this because surgery's got capped and I posted
Please let me
the
tell
price.
you. Please, let me explain it to you, please. I didn't do it facetiously. I was going through there because I was going to buy one of the cups because I wanted to give it as a gift because my husband had to listen to Sean and it's something I wanted to look
My
at the
wish list
price.
isn't on my website though.
So I looked on, but you have a link right there. So
My link
I was going to look for the cups and I saw it and I was like, I don't because everyone kept saying last night, what is the standard of asking for help?
Did you look
What
at
is,
the list? Did you click
please
on
let
the
me,
list?
please, yes, it has cat stuff, all of it.
Right.
But someone,
I don't eat 9 lives and
Tiff, please let me talk to you,
I,
please.
I'm really irritated because
I know
I
you are,
have
and
skimmed
I would
past
be
your
too.
lives, watching from the window and whatnot, and you're doing a lot of shit that just don't make sense.
Like what?
Well, first off, I mean, look, flaunt whatever you want to flaunt. However, I'm not a married woman, so yes, when TikTok Shop sends me a bodysuit and whatnot, I'm gonna slut it up. I'm gonna slut it up for a couple
No, I
reasons.
would too. You look amazing in it. What?
Thank you. But for a couple reasons. I want his family to see it, right?
I
And tell
bet
him.
you look great.
I want him to see it and be like, fuck, because I don't have no fucks left for him. And I also want to sell the product.
I wish I looked as good as you in it. If I thought I could fucking pull it off right now, I would buy it
But
because
I'm
it
just trying to
looks
understand,
great.
like you're posting all the shit that doesn't portray, and you post these confusing TikToks too that make it seem like there's trouble at home with you and your husband, right?
It's not trouble at home. It's trouble me in my head right now. It's me having depression, anxiety. Where Tiff, it's not
look back
even
at
been
your
a week. It's
TikToks.
not even been a week since I tried to just not be here. Okay,
Well, you
I
can
have
be
my own
here. That's
problems.
fine. But just
I have my own problems, and I'm trying. I
right. But
did
just
not.
watch your
Let me finish.
TikToks. Watch your
I did
TikToks
not
before you
mean it
post them.
facetiously. I said it because everyone kept saying, "What is the standard of being able to have a wish list? What is the standard?" And I even asked Skinny, and she goes, "Well, I don't know." And I was like, and I wrote her, and I was like, I don't understand why you jumped my ass, but Tiff has one. So, and no one's jumped her ass because it's not what she did wasn't wrong. I don't
The
think
standard
putting.
is
I
having
don't
a
think.
legitimate organization.
I don't think having a wheelchair and a shower chair on there was something that I deserve to be chastised for. There was earrings on there or something on a different one, not under the medical one, I guess. No one has sent me this list yet because I don't remember what was on it because I was in C. diff hell. I had it for months and my brain was foggy and someone was trying to tell me how to set
I
it up.
understand that. I understand. I was actually in the hospital in an ER room from 1 p.m. yesterday till about an hour ago
Dude,
because
it sucked. I sat at my ER for 18 hours before they put me in a room. It was
I
miserable.
should have gone a couple days ago when I was laying in bed in excruciating pain, like not being able to walk or anything because my feet were burning, everything. I had a severe lupus flare on top of an upper respiratory infection and an inner ear infection.
Bro, you saw me last night. My lupus was kicking my ass.
So I went, no, I didn't see anything last night. I was in the hospital. And
Okay.
I had a blindfold on because they have construction at the Dallas VA, and the construction crew messed up some wiring, so none of their light switches work. So they gave me a eye mask to
Well,
wear.
my whole lupus was messed. My whole eye was almost swollen shut. My
Yeah.
whole it was.
My if you saw me, even my stomach is rock hard.
Tiff,
I
I got
am.
nothing against you. I promise you. I adore you. I'm sorry that Scammy doesn't want me around. It wasn't a like. It was
I
a.
look.
What is
Scammy
the
doesn't just jump.
what? My explanation is what was the standard for having a wish list?
A legitimate registered organization.
So you think that's the only time someone can ask for help is if you're an organized.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. When my son was in the hospital with leukemia before he passed away, the only links I had for any kind of money coming in was a link directly to the hospital's fundraising and to the American Cancer Society.
Yeah, but I mean, I get it.
Those are
I've had lots of bad
resources
things
that will
happen
help
when my
you.
kids were young. That was before
But a wheelchair
we
and
don't
stuff
have
like
one.
that, you can go through your insurance company.
I did. I showed the live last night that I have
You
been
have to keep
trying
doing
for
it.
weeks, and I
That weeks
finally
and
yesterday got the phone call. And as soon as I got it, I took the shit off of the wish list.
yeah, no, you have to, for stuff like that, when you have insurance and you have the means to reach out to a resource, as we
I
stress,
did. I had an
right?
advocate through the
Do you know how
hospital.
long?
I
Do you
had
know
an
how long
insurance
my wait
advocate.
list
What?
to get to my rheumatologist? Do you know how long I have to wait?
I don't know. I don't know. I got
February
all kinds of
26th.
resources yesterday for things because I'm sick. And am I gonna take advantage of being able
And you
to
call the
make?
hospital and you ask them as well for
I
assistance.
did. You're
You
not
just
hearing me.
you
I
have
had
to
a
keep
hospital advocate. I
you
had an insurance
it,
advocate, and
yeah.
I had an advocate that I was working with through my
You have to
ortho.
call them every fucking day.
I did. I can show you my list right
And
now.
now
I
and now
called
what's
one
happening?
like every day,
You're
every day.
getting new stuff, right?
Every day, and
Now
finally
they're helping
yesterday
you,
someone
right?
got to him. Finally, after 2 weeks, I finally got someone to
Yeah,
help me.
no. I'm on year 3 and I'm stuck at step 3 of 5 fighting for my SSDI.
Oh girl, I can't. I can't. Yeah, I can't. I can't get. I'm disabled. I can't go back to work. I have as sick as I am and all the shit I have. I can't, but I can't get what I get because I'm married.
Well, I'm
I was a stay-at-home mom. I know y'all want to tell me about SSDI
yeah.
and SSI. I was a stay-at-home mom for 15 years.
You
Before
can
that,
get
yeah, I worked my
SSI.
ass off.
You
But I
can
also
get SSI. You just have to get a lawyer.
SSI. I cannot. I have a lawyer. I have a lawyer. I'm on
Your
year
lawyer
2.
sucks then, because you can qualify for SSDI.
I'm on year 2. They
I'm
said
technically married because Jackass is stalling the divorce. I have a jury hearing to finalize the divorce the day after my birthday, where I have to go on stand and I have to relive everything to prove to 12 strangers that yes, this is a cruelty case and cruelty is the ground to a divorce. And I have to prove that.
if
My
you many
lawyer,
times I did it, you know how many times I've been in a courtroom for that?
I never knew that there was jury trials for divorces, but I have to
Oh
do
yeah.
that. I have to
My
stay on
first
top of my
marriage.
lawyer because my lawyer is a free lawyer through Safe Haven Advocates, and I have to stay on top of him to know what's going on. I have a lawyer ready to jump in for my SSDI because I have all the earned. I was a stay-at-home mom for a long time, but obviously I worked a long time in the Navy.
Yeah,
I worked before the Navy,
I didn't
and
work as long. I was a stay-at-home mom and a photographer, and they didn't
I
count.
had my photography business and I filed taxes. So I personally paid into Social Security and all
I'm
that.
not trying to one-up Tiff. I'm trying to talk to her. If you want to be rude, please leave. I'm just trying to have a conversation with her. I'm not trying to be rude or overtalk her or anything. I'm having a conversation. Conversations go back and forth. It doesn't go one person monologues, one person monologues. It's a conversation. That's what I want to have with her. So please stop saying it in the comment section, please, or I'll turn it off and me and her can talk.
I mean,
I'll hang up this phone and I'll call her and I'll talk to her. But whatever that is, I just need y'all to please stop it, please.
at the end of the day, we always preach resources, right? Were you not preaching resources to Becky?
Oh yeah, I did,
Yeah. So we always
and
preach
I did go
resources.
through resources. I
And you're
did.
getting what you need through the resources, correct?
Finally, yes. After
Finally,
2 weeks, I knew I was going home because I was. They were only. My insurance would only cover the days I was supposed to be there. I still have the seat. If I had it, I had to go home with 12 pills. Do you know how much with my insurance the 12 pills were?
I'm sure it sucks.
Four
I
thousand
wouldn't.
two hundred two. $4,236.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
I wouldn't
for
survive
six
if I didn't
pills.
have the VA
And
because
I
I
told them I
take.
wouldn't leave. I said, I'm not leaving. You're going to treat me here. So finally, I got them to give me so many. My insurance, I still had to pay $400 just to get the ones that the hospital couldn't give me to just be okay and finish my medication.
I get it.
I
I
did
would
it.
not be
I've been
alive
using
without the VA.
resources. I'm trying, and I did, and I got it. And as soon as I got the resource, I took it off. I wasn't comparing to you in a negative way. I question was is what is the standard if we're talking wishes? I do believe people should be able to have them if it's legitimate things like that.
So
My family does them for Christmas most of the time, so everyone knows what not to
cat
buy.
rescue, as a registered organization, 501, three, I am not able to get the resources that someone who's facing financial distress can get because I'm an organization. So, like some pet stores will give people who come in and talk to them, free food for their pets to help them out. But SPCA. Now sometimes I do get blessed with something. I'm at I haven't done one for a minute because we're treating something. I don't know who the issue's with, so I'm giving everyone medicine to be on the safe side. And we got the Hershey squirts going on.
I was going miserable.
So yeah, I have to clean
One
it
of my
up
cats, and I
everywhere.
can't imagine as many as you have.
So it was probably something that one of the other rescues that I brought in and have already been sent to a foster or adopted, they might have brought it in from outside, and it wasn't caught because I take them all to the initial vet appointment, to make sure that they are medically sound.
Tiff, I think you do amazing work. I think you're a great person. I've enjoyed you. I enjoyed times that we have talked. It wasn't in a way to make you look bad. It was a reference.
Giving himself his morning pep talk.
It was giving a question of what qualifies. I've watched Scammy Claus give lots of people second, fourth, eighth chances but because I asked a question, it's like you're blocked.
No, it's not just that. You have to look at what you've been posting.
She wouldn't tell me. She told you what I said, but she
No,
wouldn't tell me
well,
who
I
said
heard
what
it
they
in
said about me.
all she did is she texted me and told me she was coming in here and that my name was going to be mentioned. She didn't tell me why, so I'm in here and I'm like,
But I
the
asked.
fuck?
When it was about me, I said, who said it about me? Who would say that? Because
Well,
literally, as I was changing the wish list, apparently they were on there. But it was like only a 30-minute process that I was going through fixing how I needed to get it done. So I asked her to tell me who said it, and she would not tell me. She didn't give me a heads up. She will
she
not tell
said that
me.
you sent her a message and you used me as an example.
I'm saying when we were talking yesterday, I didn't this was today that I wrote her. Yesterday she wouldn't tell me who said what. I said, can they come to me and talk to me? Like, who's talking about me? It was up 20 minutes. I was trying to change it. Please tell me who was saying it. That's all I asked. And she wouldn't tell me. And that's her right.
Some
That's her
people choose
right.
to be anonymous.
And that's her right. But the thing, whoever it is someone on Ghost watching me for who knows what reason. But
Well,
literally, the transfer of trying to fix it with Wolf, he's not in here, trying to fix it and put the medical supplies on there, the two things I needed. I wasn't saying, oh, I need bandages and I need this and I'm going to need this for my back. I wasn't being like, I
a
could
lot of
need
times you
two
can go to a
things.
pharmacy like Walgreens and CVS and kind of plead your case of what you need, and they'll
Clean
help you out
medical
too.
store, and they won't even. They're like, no, your insurance won't cover it because I have to go through clean bandages. They won't. But so I get it. Am I rich? No. Where the hell is the thing that I just found?
I took this off when I got home.
Girl, I have to take this just so I don't,
Printed.
so I can make it to the bathroom. I have to buy all my own medical supplies.
Let's see, it was printed on 10/22/2025.
What is that?
It's my hospital bracelet.
Oh, yeah, I could put look mine's somewhere on the floor over there.
So I mean, I had no idea what was going on. However,
I
I
apologize for using you as an example. I wasn't downing. I think what you do is amazing. I think you're a good person. I've never not said you're not a good person. We've been through similar things as far as abuse. I apologize for using you as an example. It wasn't.
my suggestion is go and look at what you've been posting and think of how it could come off to other people. Like put aside what you intended to post it for.
You know my
Are there
husband though, like if
hashtags?
he gets problems, you understand he laid last night was my moderator. He sits next to me a lot of the time when I'm on here. It's not like
But did you use hashtags in these posts, to explain what you're going through and where this is coming from?
no, I
Are
don't
you
hashtag I
are
rarely
you
hashtag
posting a lot
anymore.
of thirst traps that
No.
may come off to most people as look at me, see me, I need attention?
I've always posted thrift shops. I've been on here for 5 years. They're old ones. It's just content to put up because I don't make content because of my weight and my boob size right now.
Well, if you look at that though, and then you look at the awareness community, we always
I'm
promote.
not awareness though. I'm not.
It looks bad,
That's fine.
because
I'm not
people look
awareness.
at this
Why it
and
would be
people
done
look at
on me, I
this.
don't know. I'm
Well,
not in
people look at
awareness.
this and then they hear you like slurring and stuff. They see that, and then like the post you're making really makes it sound like there's problems at home. So then they're like,
You
oh
know
my
why I
god,
slur? You know why I slur, Tiff?
medicine.
No, Tiff. I have to have a flipper. So when I have it in, if I don't have it in, I slur worse. But when I have it in, I haven't learned completely how to get all my words out of my freaking mouth. So if I'm slurring, it's because I'm trying to get the words past the freaking
I
teeth
mean, I get
that's
that. I
sitting
wear a
in me.
retainer, and there's some words that I can't pronounce when I have my retainer. It's like my
I
tongue
don't
hits
even
the
take
edge.
pain medicine anymore because it's either my anxiety meds or my pain meds. I chose my anxiety meds because I don't as much pain I'm in. I choose to just my anxiety. I have to have okay, or I can't function to be a mom and a person. I need my I.
I no, I understand, but
So
now
I
you
chose
say
one.
so.
I
People
don't
hear you
slur
say
because
that.
I'm on something.
People
I
hear that
slur.
you have to be a mom, right? Because you have kids at home. and you're married, right? And then they see you with like almost all your ass out in some booty shorts. You
My
know,
husband encourages it. My husband doesn't care. For him, it doesn't bother him.
maybe
My
add some
husband's telling me
hashtags, you
he's
know,
not.
like hashtag happily married, you know,
I
hashtag
even had
this.
it in my bio before. I even had him tagged before.
Nobody's gonna read your bio.
Well,
But the pages and the searches that those come up on, because I know, because I'm intentionally doing it, right? I do it intentionally.
but I should be able to make thirst traps if I want to. If it's not bothering my family, it's not. It's not.
Yeah, no,
And they're
but
old, mind
use
you. They're not
hashtags to make
current.
sure.
They're not current. I am not that size right now. I am. It's very clear. It took a lot of guts for
What
me to
I'm
start
saying
coming
is
like
use
this.
hashtags to make sure that those videos don't be misunderstood and don't get into searches you don't want them in.
I could open up my inboxes. I don't even have dudes who try to write me in my inboxes. There is pictures of me in
I'm
person.
trying to give you constructive criticism that
Okay.
takes some of the spotlight, the negative spotlight off of you.
Why is the scammer awareness community even looking at me? I'm
Well,
not scamming. I don't do awareness. I
okay,
shame some
so
people
when
because I
when you
think that
hop
they're.
in, when you hop into boxes of known beggars and scammers, right? And you're like trying to offer help, that kind of gives mixed signals because that
Only
seems like
one.
you're in the awareness, right?
Only
But
one
that
that
seems
was
like
there.
you're in awareness and you're trying to help her because that's what we want to do. We want to help the people do
Oh yeah, I
better.
was helping a person. I
Yeah.
wasn't. I've jumped in lives about Sean because I hope Sean gets everything he deserves, and I have a lot of information on because I've watched for a long
Right.
time.
Well,
And Becky is
Sean,
an abused woman. Becky is an abused woman, and I
yes.
feel for her because I was an abused woman before, and I jumped in to try and help her. She's not gonna let anyone save her right now. She's trying to get him out. She's not gonna
No,
let her. I
she has to
tried.
be ready by her own means.
Right? We all have to because I
Yeah,
saved them.
and
I
putting
did
her on
good.
blast, like it's not going to help her when someone's saying, "I understand," but have you thought of doing this? That's going to make her close up and think that you're insulting her intelligence. And I don't think Becky is functioning on a full box of crayons.
She's not. She told you she gets her disability because of her mental status, because of
Yeah.
her.
I think Becky's ability to comprehend what people are telling her. I think her ability is more like at a fifth grade level.
Yes. Yes.
So she doesn't understand and she takes any kind of
So she needs her
helpful
husband
words
there
as a
because she
test.
doesn't know how to survive on her own, and now her mom lives with her, so she can no longer. She has nowhere to go. I know why she
Well,
stays. I know why she stays.
the trailer is in Becky's name.
Yeah.
So, and now that she has her mom there, hopefully her mom will be a supportive backbone eventually, see what's happening and be like, nah, we gotta
Those
get out of
two
here.
probably can't afford it together. Becky, because she's still married to him, will only get $100 unless she divorces him, and she won't. So she won't have enough to pay it.
Well, her mom's there. Her mom, if anyone knows how to talk to her, it's gonna be her mom. When her mom absorbs enough.
Her mom's kind of rough on her too, man. I heard her talk to her. I was like, dang, man, Becky don't
Well,
get treated
because
too nicely by nobody.
she's probably got an earful from Becky's husband. And now she's at the point where she has to see what's actually happening. And then she's going to see that she's been listening to the wrong person because she probably had behavioral issues with Becky growing up.
Well, yeah, because she
There's
was
clearly
she
some,
was
there's
the
clearly some
controller of
autism.
Becky's money, and her mom got upset when she got married because she no longer had control or had the money.
Right, because I
So yeah,
guarantee you Becky has autism. And I'm not
I
saying that in a bad way.
I went not in a bad way, 100%. I believe so.
Right. So she should have someone manage her funds. And maybe Becky's mom had a bad feeling about him managing them.
And I wish, but they've been together 16 years, so
I mean, I'm going on 9 years married to Daniel because he wants to stall shit out, and then I have to go on
and I don't
stand
know
and
how
test.
he's allowed after what he did.
I don't either. I don't either.
Look, my first one did the same shit, and it got stalled out until they told him, okay, give her half your check down to the penny. I don't care percentages. He finally signed some papers. My
I
first
don't get
divorce
any
took so
money.
long.
Right. This has been drawn out. I filed on my birthday in 2023. I filed.
Texas divorces take 2 years on average right now if you have a lawyer, if you have to go to court.
Yes, so we've been in the courtroom a couple times. He's been on Zoom, and our last time, he because I was in my car crying, I had to calm down. I had
They
taken a
probably
full.
made you mediate twice, which makes no sense because mediation does nothing and it costs so much money.
Well, I don't have to pay for it. He doesn't have to pay for it. The advocates, the domestic abuse advocates, provided the lawyer for me. And
It's a blessing.
he's in prison, and he is indigent because he has no money. He has no money flow. So the prisons take care of making sure he is where he needs to be for this.
I cannot believe it. They're allowing it with him.
Now they won't drive him like 4 to 5 hours. They said no to that because he wanted to be in the courtroom. But
He wanted to see you. Of course he did.
So
That's what abusers do.
The prison said no. He wrote this 2-page letter pouring his heart out supposedly about how amazing I am, how I didn't deserve anything he did to me, and how he prays that I have an understanding heart and mind, and I'm willing to talk to him and try to work things out.
Because the courts know it didn't just happen once. Okay, it wasn't like this one time he freaked out. Come on, I'm sure.
Yeah, so he also asked for a 4 to 6 months continuance.
For what?
Like, I can post a letter. I have no problem posting a letter.
Continue what? You're in jail. You're not getting out. What? Continue what?
Because he wants to have a chance to sit down at the legal library and understand all of his rights, and he said he wanted a chance for us to come together and talk and try to work as much out as we could. Because
he's allowed to speak to you, is he?
No. But yes, yeah, because now this was put into the letter, and my lawyer's like, if you would like to speak to him, you can. The courts have granted this. You can also keep him blocked if you choose to. He's like, this is your choice.
You don't talk to him. I've been in a marriage.
So I did. And then I started, a long time ago, I started in my planner. That's why I always have a big ass planner. I started journaling his behaviors, like what a call was about, how he was acting, And I started noticing that everything would be fine. He would be this loving husband. And then he'd ask me for money. And if I said, I'm sorry, I don't have that right now. Can you wait till next week? Then all of a sudden it was, fuck you, got to die, bitch, Like, it was...
He just wants to use you up as much as he can for as long as he can.
Yeah, so I was journaling that. And seeing the cycle. So, of course, I was like, all right, let me see what this is all about. Because in his letter, he's like, there's been a lot of decisions made without thinking about them. And I feel like if we just have to divorce and not make it to 9 years, I feel like we may both regret it. He's like, I know I will, because divorce is final and I love her, So, so I went to this mediation hearing, and he was on Zoom, and the judge is like, Mr. Rincones, do you feel a need for a jury trial? And I was like, no. And she goes, are you okay and agreeing upon a finalization of the divorce? And I said, yes. Can we do it today? And she looked at me, and I said, look, like 3-4 months ago would have been great. And she's like, okay. She's like, I understand. And then she's like, Mr. Rincones, do you feel a need for a jury trial? And he said, I hate hearing her so upset. And I can't help but feel that maybe she found someone else already to replace me. But I love her. I love her, Your Honor. So maybe having 12 strangers hearing everything, maybe they'll hear them being sincere and see my side and agree with me that divorce should not be final.
I don't want to hear if Scammy Claus is talking about me, y'all.
So I was like, I'm waiting for the judge, to just make a decision on if there's going to be a jury trial or not. And she's like, okay, well, since we're not in agreement about the jury, by standard, the court has to set up a jury.
That's wild.
And I was like,
what he did, it's wild behavior.
I must have had the most disgusted face, because my lawyer looked at me and he's like, your face. And I was like, oh, sorry. And then she said something else, and I made another face, and my lawyer was like, your face, your face, your face. I'm like, he's like,
I can't shut my face up. It's saying what
I'm
it's
like,
saying.
and then he's like, Your Honor, thank you so much. He's like, I need her to know that
Dude, can you
I
ask? Can you
understand.
have a different judge? I went as far in my first marriage to ask
Yeah.
for a different judge.
And they're already scheduled so far out. So he's like, I just really love her, Your Honor, and I'm just begging for a chance to show her that I'm signing up for all the programs to get help that they have here.
So
And
what? When he freaks on you again and beats you up again, maybe you don't make it that time. No, we're good. You know, like
so he's going on talking, and my legs are shaking, my hands are shaking. I can't even open. I looked at my lawyer and said, I need water now. And he's like, okay, so
room. Like that's horrible. I'm
the
sorry.
bailiff went and got me water, and I'm sitting there struggling to open up my anxiety pills. So my lawyer grabbed them, and he goes, it says take half, or if it's not helping, take the whole thing. I said, just give me a whole pill. Give me a whole pill. Give me a whole one.
Yeah, because that's just
So
that's
yeah.
wild. You have to.
And
You're
so
gonna make
now,
you relive it. That's
right.
wild behavior to me.
So the soonest date available is the day after my birthday.
You can't win to lose, huh?
No, so he is going to get the 9-year wedding anniversary on November 3rd.
At least
So
you won't get the 10-year.
here's the kicker. He was calling me and calling me and calling me, and I was journaling every call. And every call was transactional. His mother and his father
That if
don't
you don't
talk.
record it, you can use it. If you write it down, you can use it. I use the same. I had journals in my whole first marriage. I know.
Yeah, so his mom and his dad don't talk. His dad has piss poor health and is now living in assisted living. He only gets disability, and he doesn't get very much. And Daniel knows that. So he's like, hey, and his dad would still talk to me, but I sent a message to his dad explaining why I can't be a part of this anymore and telling him that it's okay to say no. It's okay to put yourself first. So, and I also told him that the way Daniel is not his fault because Daniel held guilt. He played the guilt game with his father. So his father cried every phone call, and he's like, "Okay, son, I love you. I'm so sorry," because his father was not the best person back then. He was addicted to the snow. He was a well-known DJ in Chicago, and he still does some of his DJ work as much as the assisted living will let him do in his room. Um, now he's a total different man. Total different man. He's lost both of his legs to diabetes. It's just not. He's not doing well. But with that, Daniel was calling me and he's like, "Can you text my dad and see if he's going to send that money he told me about this morning?"
Tiff,
And
will you come back in like 2 minutes? After I have to answer this advocate for me to go pick this stuff up that's probably ready. Can I talk? Can you come back in like 2 minutes?
I'm actually going to go back to cleaning litter boxes while I
Okay,
still
well,
have strength in my legs.
or I'll text you.
Okay,
Maybe we can speak.
if I don't respond, excuse me. Oh, fucking shit. That hurts so bad in my chest.
You don't want to hang up. I'll message you.
Okay, if I don't respond quickly, it's because I went and laid down.
Okay. Okay.
So, and they've increased my trazodone, so